decided to do, I've been talking about traffic and all the problems that we have in traffic. Go around, sir. Go around, sir. I thought this is a good way to help alleviate some of the traffic. We should have more bikes on the road, and I'm doing a pretty good job. And it's pretty safe to ride in the middle of the street like this. It's not hard at all. It's not scary at all. Of course, what I'm doing is not real, but look how much fun my face is having. Whoa! Oh, go around. So anyway, it's good exercise, just to remind you, because a lot of people stop riding bikes when you get, oh, I'm going to turn. And I'm just going to go shortcut to work. But people stop riding bikes, and a few things to remember when you're on a bike, your own turn indicator. So, of course, you know, you want to be able to, this, of course, is a right turn. This is a left turn. Straight up is, I have a question. And straight out is stop in the name of love. And see, this is a street that doesn't, I'm on the wrong side. Sir! Okay. But don't forget about safety. You should always wear a helmet. I'm not wearing a helmet right now because I have extra hairspray on. But you want to make sure people can hear you. That's important because there's, you know, a lot of traffic and everything. So a horn, they'll really take you seriously that way. This sort of is there a clown loose? I think I'm getting close to work right now. I'm turning the corner. Yeah, I'm on Olive, and Alameda. I know, Andy. And I just turned from Olive, is what I was saying, and now I'm going to turn on to Bob Hope. Any second now. Wait a second. Oh well. All right. And then anyway, it's very important to have bells or horns or something. So for you at home riding a bike, never do this when you're turning a corner. Ever do that. Okay, coming up to the gate now, where I'm going to turn the corner, where all of you lovely people have been standing out there forever. Oh, hey! That's our video operator, Randy, and he's trying to run me over. Oh, come on, don't... Randy! Don't do it, man. That's what you do with it. Hey, peace, man. You do that. That's what they do when they pass each other. All right, anyway, important to have a bell or something like that. I prefer this. And Tony, why don't you ring my bell right now? That's a version of a triathlon. I'm training. So I start out with a bike ride, then I dance through an audience, and then I straddle a table. Oh, man, I feel good from that bike ride. Very important to exercise. After you exercise, you just Look at me, I'm feeling great. Seriously, you really do. It's good. It doesn't matter what the activity is. If you're riding a bike or hiking or shaking a batch of martinis, it's really, that is really, you know what that's for? Here, it's really good for you. But it's important to do your cardio, and any kind of way you can get your heart racing is good. So we have Antonio Banderas here for you today. He's going to do... He gives me the vapors. He's caliente. His new movie is The Legend of Zorro. It opens tomorrow. Also on the show, Kathryn Morris is here from the CBS drama Cold Case. And very glad she's here today. This is very timely. She's going to use her TV detective skills to help us figure out who's stolen the smiley face chip. Oh, it's horrible. Here's my chip in the good old days, happy as can be, and here's the dark day when my chip was stolen. Just tune in and watch you feel. You must dance, you might get in the trance. It was in a good mood right there where you see me, but as soon as we went to commercial, I was bawling on the floor in a puddle of my own tears. And then we got a mysterious phone call from the thief. And then yesterday, I received a ransom note demanding that I fill a bag with money. And I decided that 4 giant $20 bills would do. They're untraceable. And so they said I have to leave the bag in a phone booth by the ATM machine, and the chip will be returned to me. So I hope the chip is still smiling by the time it gets back to me. I don't deserve it. I don't. I try to be a good person, and I'm helpful whenever I can be. I see a stray dog, and I stop and I help it, even though once it turned out to be a coyote. It's a true story. Almost had it in my car. It was wandering in the street. I was worried for it. Anyway, I try to help as much as I can. We've been helping our studio audience with their laundry. Outside, we have washers lined up, and there they are. They're doing Jell-O shots right there, but they were also doing laundry. And so we've been helping people at home with their laundry problems as well. We've been doing our All Small and Mighty Lighten Your Load contest. So we asked you to tell us your laundry story in 4 pictures or less to win VIP tickets to the show. We found our 4th and final winner, and boy, does she need our help. Congratulations to Ginger Parks of Spartanburg, South Carolina. You just won a VIP trip to the show. All right, here's Ginger's story. I'm a mother of 3 kids under the age of 3. Wow. My little girl was 21 months old when our identical twin boys were born. There they are. Little girls somewhere in there. And we have an enormous amount of laundry. And her husband doesn't care. He's just sitting back there with all the laundry. As you can see from the pictures, laundry is a major part of my life and a 24/7 job with 3 small kids. Please show me some mercy, pity, and kindness, and give me a break. Thanks, Ellen. You're the best. Congratulations, Ginger. That's a lot of laundry, and man, that's, you know, I look at that, and I don't know, one of my favorite parts of doing the laundry really is, and it's important to do, some people don't do it, empty the lint thing, because if you just let it build up, it doesn't dry fast enough. So then it's fun. You have so many different ways. You hit it, and you get the whole sheet just straight out, or you can peel it. Anyway, it's a lot of lint, so I see that much laundry, and I think that's a whole lot of lint. And I wonder if people foolishly throw it away or if they think about things to do with it. The woman that you're about to meet, her name is Cheryl Capizzuti, and she is a lint sculptor from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You heard me, lint sculptor. You'll never look at lint the same way. She's in the riffraff room. Hello, Cheryl. All right, let's look at some of your work. Cheryl, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Ellen.
Okay, this is, well, first there's a gallery. Is this the gallery that we're looking at here? Another picture of a gallery. There's your gallery, your work. That's huge. That's amazing. Are those heavy hanging there?
About 75 pounds for the largest ones, maybe 20 for the smaller ones.
Okay, you wouldn't think lint would get that heavy. And then you have a laundromat display also, right, Cheryl?
Yes, I exhibit in a laundromat in Pittsburgh
Okay,
sometimes.
all right. How long have you been doing this?
About 12 years.
Uh-huh, and what made you think about it?
I guess I started doing it as a lark in graduate school, and people thought it was funny, so I kept it up along with the rest of my work as an artist.
And now, how much does something like that big one right there, go for?
I rarely sell the lint sculptures. I actually make my living as a puppet maker, and the lint's really sort of something I do on the side.
On the side? How long would it take you to make something like that?
I spent about a month on the big one, but I make the small ones in about 5 minutes.
Wow. And do you ever cheat and use dust bunnies?
I like the clean... I like the clean stuff better, I guess.
Yeah. And what's the best, what do you like the best? Do you like cotton, or what's the best lint that you find?
Cotton fibers, bright colors, and lint that has a story connected to it.
Uh-huh. Great. And do you ever have models that pose nude while you're doing it, or?
Every now and then.
No? Now and then?
Why
Really?
not?
Okay. Well, it sounds like a lie, but thank you for answering it. All right, you're going to be making sculptures for us during the show from the lint machines, from the machines outside, right?
That's right. You've got it right here for me.
All right, great. Well, see how many you can make. You're going to make the small ones, obviously, because you
Yes.
can. And how do you harden them?
I'm mixing it with a paste, actually, and they'll dry over time. It's sort of like paper mache.
Okay. You don't have to put it in any kind of heating device or anything?
Not unless you want it to happen really fast, in
Okay.
which case you can bake them in your oven like cookies.
Really? That's safe?
If you wanted to.
I would think that would catch on fire. It's lint.
I use a low setting.
Okay.
Not that I've done it, but
So for lint, you'd cook it at like 250?
something like that.
Okay. Right. All right, try to make me while you're back there, will you, Cheryl?
I'll do the best I can.
All right, we'll be checking with you throughout the show. We have a few of them right here. These are, well, this one, hold on, I got to get something off of it. Stick around, when we come back, Antonio Banderas is going to be sitting right there. We'll be right back. Our first guest shot to fame in the hit movie The Mask of Zorro, and tomorrow he dons his mask once again in the long-awaited sequel, The Legend of Zorro. Please welcome back to the show the muy talented Antonio Banderas. Caliente.
No, it's cold.
No, the besito is caliente.
It was besito. Yeah,
Yes.
it was caliente.
Was that a besito? That was a.
Besito, besito. Well
Yes.
said. Well said. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I told your wife to send you a muy grande besito.
She did.
Yes, she got it. You got it.
I got a huge besito, and I asked her, and he said, it's for Ellen. It's from Ellen.
Yes.
I said, good.
Yeah, good. So there was a difference between her besito and mine.
Definitely.
Okay, good. As long as you can tell the difference, that's good. And congratulations, you got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's a big deal.
That's correct.
Where's the... There you are. Now, did you kiss the ground and then her, or her? Because then you...
I kissed her and then the ground.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't have happened in the opposite direction.
Uh-huh.
She wouldn't have allowed me to do so. But it's a beautiful thing, actually, to get a star there.
That's a huge... now, where are you? Who are you near? What stars?
I don't know, because it was everything just
It was all
prepared
covered.
for the ceremony. And
People were standing on all the other stars, so you have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're going to be walking
but
on.
imagine, I mean, came here 16 years ago, and I was just making pictures, just laying down on the ground with some of the most prominent stars that they have stars there in the Hollywood Boulevard.
It's a huge thing.
It's huge for me. It's unbelievable for my father and my mother, you know? And it is. I am not going to be ironic about it. I am really, really thankful that they gave this to me. It's a beautiful honor and privilege.
And in Spain, do they have anything similar to this? Because here,
Yes, they do little things here and there. Some cities just, you know, to have the people that are famous from the area and things like that, they have a little walk of fame. I think that happens all around the world, but this is the thing.
No, yeah. To be in the business, and like you said, to be here such a short amount of time,
Right.
That's a big deal. And your wife gave you the star, which must have been really sweet.
It was beautiful.
Melanie. Now, your relationship is so amazing. When she was here, I was saying you just seemed so in love all the time, so happy. And she flew, is this true? She flew from LA to France for one day because she missed you?
For one night.
One night. Yeah.
She did.
Yeah. All right.
She
We
got
get
away.
where you're going with that. Yeah. So she.
But yeah, that's the type of woman that Melanie is. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
It's unpredictable sometimes, and she does those type of things, and I love that.
Now,
I
did she
totally love it.
surprise you, or did you know that? Did she call you and say, "I'm coming," and be there that night?
She was going to surprise me, but I caught her.
Uh-huh.
A couple of days before, I was in a conversation with her on the phone. She said to me, "I'm going to give you a surprise," and I thought, "I'm going to Paris in 2 days. Yeah, she's going to come."
That's amazing. That's a long, long flight.
It is. It's
Yeah.
almost. I mean, back and forth is almost 26 hours, something like that.
Wow.
You know?
That's sweet. That's
That's
love.
love. There
That's
you
or needing a besita. And now, when she was here, I was asking how her Spanish was, and it's not that good. She's not that good at it. You know that, right?
How did you know that?
Well, because she was trying to tell me things, and I knew more than her. You know, I mean, I know a little bit, but I think your accent is very thick. I think it's hard, and you didn't speak English at all when you first met her.
Not at all. No.
And so there.
Well, when I met her, yes, I could speak a little bit of English. When I came here first, no, and definitely I couldn't speak at all. But by the time that I met her, yes, that was in 1995. Yes, I could speak a little bit. Enough.
Yeah, enough. Yeah, but I still think that's really hard to get to know somebody. You know, and obviously, you know, there was that chemistry that you had and that attraction, but you still have to have conversations, right?
Yes, but when you have conversations one-to-one conversations, you can explain yourself better. And when you're in a group, you're in a dinner table, and there are 1,000 conversations going on, then it's very difficult and you feel very bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad feeling, actually.
I would
but
think
with
that-
one-to-one, it's a different.
So you just spent one-on-one time all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Who needs other people anyway? You've got the language of love.
Yes,
And you have a beautiful daughter together. Stella is her name, right?
that's correct.
And this is, these are your other children?
This is Jessie, is stepson of Melanie, and this is my stepdaughter Dakota. who's 16.
Beautiful family. And
Yes, they are.
now you're living in, I know where you live. You live in an area that there's a lot of trick-or-treating. Halloween's coming up.
Correct.
Now,
It's
will
true.
you be there and open the doors and give kids candy and stuff like that?
No, unfortunately not.
No?
I have to go back to Spain. I'm just preparing my second movie as a director there. And I am in the pre-production right now, so I have to go away from here in a matter of a week.
Oh,
out of
really?
the country.
Well, I love that you're directing another film because I think you're an amazing director.
Thank you.
I told her that last time she was here. So do you know what Stella's going to be? Is she dressing up for Halloween or no?
I hope that she's going to be Zorro.
Yeah? Yeah. There should be a lot of Zorros this Halloween.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, we have to take a break. When we come back, there's a little bag that is next to your chair. We're going to find out what is in Antonio's bag, whatever that means. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We're back with Antonio Banderas, The Legend of Zorro. And now, I never believed that these people that, you know, you see these movies that they do their own stunts, but that looks, and I read that you do all your own stunts in the movie.
All of them, not totally. There are some acrobatics that I don't do, but I did less than I wanted to do, and way more than my mother would have allowed me to. I did a lot of stunts.
And
yes,
you hurt yourself many times.
No, not dramatically, nothing really serious, but I was...
You broke your leg, didn't you?
No. There was an stunt guy that was doing a very specific stunt on the train, and he broke his leg in 4 parts, plus ligaments and the whole deal.
Oh, that's horrible.
I don't know why we are laughing about that.
Oh, no.
but it's true.
No, you're
It's
laughing.
true.
I'm not. I
It's
didn't
true,
laugh.
it's true.
Horrible.
No, it was a tough movie, actually. I discovered that I am 45 already. It's 7 years after we did the first one. I try to do my stunts because I don't like to go to the movie theater and just discover somebody else's in my character, and
Yeah.
it makes me very uncomfortable. So I try to do as much as I can. All the horse in the movie is mine, and all the sword fights, those are mine. Then there are stunts just falling against a wall that why the heck am I going to do that?
No,
You know?
that's not worth it to
It's
fall
not
against the
worth it.
wall.
No,
But
it's
even
not.
those punches looked pretty intense.
Yeah, well, they're all fake, as you may imagine.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you're not hitting the guy.
I
Yeah.
like to get into those choreographies, actually, yes. It's something that I find exciting.
And so do you ride horses often, that you're a really good horse rider?
I have learned to ride horses in movies. But I did a bunch of movies with horses, so yes, all
Right.
the rehearsals prior to start shooting and stuff like that. Yeah, I got a good relationship with horses. And the horses, the movie is played by 9 different horses.
One horse is played
Yeah.
by 9 different horses?
Yeah, each one of them has a different skill. Some of them run very fast, some of them run along a train, for example. Some of them play drunk. There's a scene with a drunk horse. It's true.
A horse that plays drunk?
Yeah. But you know what we did? Because the horse is just crossing his legs and stuff like that. And he does things with his head. Looks like he's drunk. But we tried just to make him go against the wall, and he couldn't. So what we did is just to turn the whole entire street like this. And then we were just shooting on a ramp, and it looks like the horse is just leaning against the wall.
That's very, very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are 7 of me, and I
know.
Yeah. So, all right, this is all very impressive that you do a lot of your stunts and you're a big movie star. But now I'm very impressed because you're an award-winning fragrance. You have your own fragrance.
That's correct.
Which is called?
Well, the first one was called Diavolo, and then we had another one called Mediterraneo.
And that's in the bag. Is that what that
in the bag,
is?
and I brought this for you.
And you've won. There's an award, a Fifi.
Fifi
Award.
award.
Which stands for fragrance.
But I don't know. Really.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Okay.
I read it on the newspapers.
All right.
But this is true. This is
but
for
you did. You won. Thank you very much.
This is for
so
you.
this is men's fragrance and
This
women's,
is
or
women.
just
This is
women's.
Spirits call. And it's very good.
And
Hope
what's
you like it.
did you make it up yourself?
I
you
have to
make it
talk
up
to the
yourself?
guys who designed the
Yeah,
bottle.
this is
obviously.
ridiculous. It's because I've just put moisture on my hands and I couldn't get it off. I almost
sure.
used my, and that's not. That's
You can
not,
drink it if you
That's
want.
not sexy. And what is the? How did you make this? Did you pick out the fragrances?
They give you, it's a very interesting process. They just, they just show you like a little briefcase, or big briefcase with different scents. So you start picking up scents. And they have unbelievable things. They have, for example, Sunday morning scent. So you don't know what the heck is that.
Sunday morning
because
scent.
Sunday morning in Los Angeles may smell different than in New York or in
Exactly.
Madrid. But no, they smell the same thing all around the world, apparently. You smell the thing and it smells a Sunday morning.
Really?
It does. So you
Wow.
start picking up scents here and there, and they put together all those scents, and at the end you got the fragrance.
But you
that
have
want.
say-so over it, right?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm hoping mine's gonna take off. I started my own, and it's there you go.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Can I have a little bit?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good, right?
It's good. It's good. It's good. There you go.
Yeah. All right, The Legend of Zorro opens in theaters tomorrow. We'll be right back. Don't go away. That's like 15 lint things already. She's flying through them. I'm telling you, you should sell them today, Cheryl. Have people buy souvenirs from the riffraff room. All right. Look at her. I don't want money. You may know our next guest from her roles in films like Minority Report and The Contender. Currently, she stars in the hit CBS drama Cold Case. Take a look. Please welcome Kathryn Morris. What did you say first time? What?
I said, I know what you're doing. My very first feature film was a small role in Cool as Ice. So
Oh, really?
I played as baby.
Well,
good.
we were just enjoying you dancing. I always like when people come out dancing. That's just the way you should start any kind of job.
It takes the pressure off you. I mean, you're going to have your own show. Like, can Ellen come up with a new dance every day?
Yeah.
It's a lot
I
of
think
pressure.
we've discovered that no, I can't. Not at all. I'm so happy that you're on the show, not only because I'm happy, but also
I'm
because,
happy.
yeah, just in general to have you here. but you came up with a profile on who you think stole the chip, and you're going to tell us later, right?
Yeah, we'll get down to business.
Yeah.
It's very serious, business. And as a fellow entertainer, well, this is very important. We'll get to it.
It is important. It's,
Yeah. We're going to help you. The cold case team is on it.
Yeah, good. And I know you can solve it, because you always do.
Oh, yeah, in 3 days.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of show would it be if you don't solve it at the end? You go, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
The montage would mean nothing.
No, not at all.
Especially with a very expensive song at the end.
So you and I have something in common, and I think it's, people don't want to admit this, but
I'm not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed either. We both are fans of reality TV.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a very, yeah. Now, tell me why you love it.
Okay, first of all, so that all the Screen Actors Guild doesn't, beat me up later. I mean, if they were coming up with better dramas, then, we would probably watch those, but sometimes you just want to root for the guy who just really wants to work for Tommy Hilfiger.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like the rock star one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, I was so...
Who did you want to win?
Marty.
Yeah?
Then I thought, I don't know, he's kind of his own thing.
Yeah.
And then, then I get wrapped up in these really silly ones.
Like, what's the silliest one that you're wrapped up in right now?
I'm not a serious watcher, but there's ones that haunt me, which is kind of like, okay, this is really silly, but like trading spouses, meet your new mommy.
Trading spouses?
Meet your new mommy, yes. And what happens is, the moms switch, and then at the end, like, you have to...
This is a daytime show.
No, it's not time.
No, us.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of show you're describing. Some kind of pornographic thing you're watching.
Meet your new mommy.
What do you mean, like they swap mommies?
Well,
They live with other...
sometimes I can tell that the dad's like, I could switch up.
Oh, I see why you watch. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's a way to shut down. I think a lot of people watch reality for that reason. They go home and they just don't want to pay attention to anything heavy, and they watch. So you're working on a show that's very intense, Cold Case,
Yeah.
and you're going to help me figure this out, which is
Back to business.
let's take a look at this clip to kind of catch you up of just watch this.
Recent events.
Yeah.
Just tune in and we'll let you feel. You must dance, you might get in a trance.
All right, so when we come back, you're going to help me. You brought a little box. You're going to help me figure this whole
Yes,
thing out.
we've
All right.
opened a case.
All right, we'll be right back with Kathryn Morris. All right, we're back with Kathryn Morris from Cold Case. All right, you're a detective, or you play a
Yes.
detective on TV. So
Yes.
I'm acting as if we're on TV now. So you
We
are a detective.
It's really
Yeah.
happening.
Right. So tell me.
Okay.
Okay, you brought.
And I'll just cut to the chase.
All right.
We started a cold case file,
Right. You found
Smiley
it?
face chip. It's not a murder yet, but it's a missing chip because we suspect it could be homicide.
What? All right, let's
get
be
to it.
Let's be optimistic.
Okay. Here's the evidence so far. The lab results, DNA, not much, but there's a little grease.
I can't read this. It's
Some
too
pure
small.
homogenized fat, little
Right.
MSG.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then the file.
I didn't realize you had such tiny files.
Hey, anything for you,
Thank
Ellen.
you.
All right. We have a little evidence. Some
You got some.
potato chip remains.
Uh-oh.
Well, it could just be shedding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Covered in grease. It's not one of those baked chips. I
Okay.
know, right? It was a real live chip. Okay.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of
What is that?
fabric from the suspect.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Because when he came down, he had.
Yeah,
had a little piece fall off,
He was
yeah.
wearing that black thing.
Yeah, he didn't have time to sweep up the evidence.
All right, so what kind of person would do this? Tell me the profile of a person that would do
well,
this.
on Cold Case, we don't do science, but it's all about the mind
Right.
and why they were doing it.
Okay.
I suspect that the motive was envy. First of all, he wishes that he had the joy that you have on your show. He also, I suspect that he was probably a lonely child. Probably his mother, neglected him. My theory is that perhaps he was a child who, after he did his homework every day, his mother would give him like a big bag of potato chips instead of the love that he desperately needed. Perhaps after he did his homework, he ate the bag of chips and then made a little smiley face on the dining room table as a reward. So when he saw the smiley face chip on your show, he knew that it was meant for him. It needed to be his. Meanwhile, he's been working out, he's been improving himself, he became Mr. Action Hero guy, and he saw the chip, he's fallen off the wagon, he's been in a trans fat sort of thing. He's had one too many baked chips, and he came down to get it, and next thing you know, he's at a state fair in Texas eating funnel cake.
Wow. Well, that's who can argue with that?
That's my theory.
No. I think we'll see if you're right. I'm going to meet I'm supposed to meet him at the ATM machine, and we'll find out if you're right. Cold Case is on Sundays at 8 on
Let's hope it
CBS.
doesn't turn into a cold case.
Let's hope it doesn't.
No.
Thank you for being here, Kathryn. We'll be right back. Don't go away. All right. It's time for me to drop off the ransom money. I hope I get my smiley face chip back. I got my money. So let's go. At the same time, you give me the chip and I'll give you the money. 1, 2, 3. When we come back, you get over here right now and chill. I don't understand it. You know, did you watch Kathryn said she had a whole profile? Were you a lonely child? Did you play with potato chips like she said? Did any of it match up?
No, I'm an actress.
Oh, all right. But I was really impressed with all of that. When you dropped down and stole it before and all
That was not easy.
No.
That wasn't too. And you know what? I haven't worn gloves in so long. I think they're kind of chic, don't
They are. You look great. You
thank-
look really, really hot.
you? Oh?
Yeah. Yeah. Very.
I am.
Yeah. This could catch on. Someone turning on the show today. Look, Betty White's wearing it. Everyone's wearing it.
Well, but the thing is, I'm sorry about the whole thing. I just love potato chips. I can't resist them.
Yeah.
You eat one and then you just want more. So.
Yeah, well, you can buy your own potato chips, but you can't have this one. To be honest, I kind of thought it was you all along.
Why in the world would you ever suspect me?
Well, I didn't until I got the ransom note, and you wrote it on your stationery, and then you signed it also. So, yeah. And
That was probably not a good move.
no, that was a mistake. Well, that gave it away from the desk of Betty White, but then to sign it on top of it. And then I found in the rafters, when I was doing some cleaning, I found a to-do list, and this, of course, is yours too, right?
Oh, that's where that went. I've been looking for that.
Yeah, is that your handwriting?
I always make a to-do list because I forget so easily.
Well, I couldn't read that.
More all the time. Get hair done again. Buy pantsuit. Yep. Check rigging. Yeah. Okay. I did all those. Steel chip. That comes in there.
Yeah.
Pick up dry cleaning. Leave ransom note. I did that.
Uh-huh.
And practice smiling.
Yeah. I forgive you. I forgive you. How can I be mad at you? I love you. I'm
And
glad
I
this-
love your show.
No.
I should have said that right off at the beginning.
I love you for all the reasons that everybody loves you. I got my smiley face chip back. That's all that matters. I want to thank Antonio Banderas, Kathryn Morris, and lint sculptor Cheryl Capizzuti. And tomorrow, Catherine Zeta-Jones will be here. See you then. Bye-bye.